Good morning. Here we are again. Today's topic is hamstrings. So everybody talks about tight hammies and my hamstrings are too short and my hamstrings are tight. But really, what does that mean to a person that has low back pain or has tight hamstrings and think they may get low back pain? Okay, so let's talk about that today. Quickly, hamstrings, back of the leg, right? Everybody knows that. Well, what's the purpose of the hamstring? This is what people don't know about. Your hamstring is so important because it's involved with the knee. Wow, well that has nothing to do with my back. Yes, it does. It's also involved with the hip. So do you notice how my knee is flexed? So the hamstrings flex the knee. They also extend the hip. Guess what you can't do when you have low back pain? You can't flex the knee, extend the hip. The other thing you can't do that people do dial into is you can't bend forward like that, right? Tight hamstrings. So you have back pain. One of the first things you're going to have to do after you see me is you're going to have to lengthen your hamstrings. How are we going to do that? Well, here's the easy one. First thing you'll see me do with you is I'll say bend and touch your toes. And typically with acute back pain, and the more back pain that you have, the harder it is for you to even tilt the pelvis forward. Typically, people, depending on your age and also a lot of times sex, women have better ability to stretch than men do because we're taller and our hamstrings are shorter by definition. I'll see how far you can get down to the floor. But once we are trying to stretch our hamstrings, what are we going to do? I'm going to give you just a couple that I teach that are key. And everybody's done them, so this is nothing magical. But the first one is this. So we're going to cross our feet. Feet. There they are. We're going to cross our feet, and we're going to put our hands on our hips, and we're just going to roll down. Why do I want you to keep holding on? Because that gives you some stability in case you're going to fall or lose your balance. And you stretch. You can feel it, can't you? You can feel it in your back. You can feel it in your butt, but you can also feel it in one of your hamstrings. And see how I'm bouncing? Because I'm getting that last bit of stretch in there. Then I come up and do the exact same thing with the opposite side. All the way down. Hold for a 3 count, right? 1001, 1002, 1003, you're done. The second one I want you to do is the lunge. Well, easy, right? Everybody's seen a lunge, but what's the key here? The key is to get the heel of your foot back on the ground. Wow, when you do that, you really stretch the calf. Well, what's the calf connected to? The knee. What does the hamstring do? It flexes the knee. So then push forward like this, and you'll stretch this hamstring, and it doesn't have anything to do with this, but on the other side, you'll also stretch the quad. What a great deal. So now we've brought in the knee, the hip, and the back in 2 easy exercises that you can do. Hope you enjoyed this. If you have any questions, contact my office. We'll be happy to go over it with you.